you sleep all right?
It was up and down. You kind of get used to having trebuchet shots landing throughout the night. It's kind of weird and quiet without it. I'm sure I'll get used to it though.
Is that a complaint?
No. Just an observation.
Definitely not. Hard to breathe though, so it was not the best for me.
Well, good news is, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
For now.
Yes, but now we have to worry about you. Again.
It's not by my choice.
I know.
What does that mean?
Any news?
Well, they know I'm here. And with Baylor dead, Mirandel was tasked to bring me back. So,
Can't help but notice you walked back with us.
I'm tired of leaving my family behind.
I told him he should run. But also I understand.
I can't exactly be a good father or partner if I'm always gone.
I'm just saying we could go with you. Instead of spending their time in the cell.
As much as I want to say yes, we have no silver, no horses, no rations. My armor's sundered.
Mine is
Weapons broken.
Yeah.
I've spent a great deal of time on the run. Maybe now will be different. Maybe they'll have some sort of... I don't know. Common enemy, maybe?
You say they, are you referring to Osgood?
Ireland.
Right.
This is way above the commander now. The man that loyal, he obviously reports everything to his king.
And we still don't know what house was the one who slaughtered your men when you came across the border.
It could very well have been King Aelir's. Time to worry about this later.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Also, we have guests.
Someone's knocking on the door. Let me answer it.
Sure.
Come on in.
Sir Hildum, it's good to see you on your feet.
Brunswick, your desktop is
Good to
muted
finally
also.
get a good night's
I would assume so from the injuries you've taken.
I can't believe you missed it.
Have you at least... Huh. Let's be honest with ourselves, there wasn't a chance at that time. There was a bigger objective. As much as I want to see him pay for what he's done, it was a victory. For the first time
another
since the
match.
beginning of the war. Yes.
We lost the Indel.
The Imperials were driven back, routed, not just defended, Raylan. They were swept from the field. That's never happened before.
Sure,
And
it
word
isn't
is-
for Ireland. But what about for us? We're going to lose you yet again, and Iandel is gone. Doesn't feel like a victory.
Weren't you saying the exact opposite to me after Ambershire? You remember?
Yes.
I know how dire our straits are, my love. And losing Iandel is painful. She was very kind, caring even to those she did not have to be.
Don't
She had no
speak
place in
about
Oakenbrook.
her in past tense. She is not dead.
Raylan,
We will get her back. If we got you back, we can do the same. No?
I was not taken by servants of Ash.
So that's it, you're going to give up on her. She didn't give up on you. She helped
I
us
also
find
wasn't
you.
out of
She was the
grasp.
person who told us where you were. She was
Do
the
you
person who was
understand?
linked to you.
What they do to non-humans.
I know.
Counterpoint.
Oh,
They've clearly been interested in her for some reason, and they've been trying to work out how magic, i.e. the Grove. In fact, while you were gone, a large group of Inquisitors tried to figure that out themselves. They may have use for her.
I'm not surprised.
I doubt they would just go ahead and execute her, though.
No, but I guarantee that she's not going to stay on some outskirt province either. If they have Iandel, which they do, chances are she is very far out of our grasp. I don't like to leave people behind. You know that. Something I suffer with every day. But Iandel is a special case. She wasn't somebody who was wounded and left behind. She wasn't somebody who was dead and the body have to be recovered. She's something that we know the Empire and the Inquisition covets for whatever reason. She will be taken to the heart of the Empire, the inner provinces. You cannot reach her. Trust me. I've been fighting that war my whole life.
Speaking of Inquisitors, there's a matter I discussed with Haskell before we left Oakenbrook. That elf that attacked the Inquisitor. Why did he not kill him? He could have easily done
I
it.
have no idea. Could have easily killed most of us. He could have killed you and I. He's been toying with us the past decade of our lives.
That's true, he did point his flintlock at me and just said try me rather than pulling the trigger. That was...
Because he wanted to see my bloody reaction. I fucking gave it to him.
And now he knows that Kyler is something to him.
I'm sorry, Ann.
That was me lacking foresight. That's not your fault.
No, it's not. Don't
I
blame
did
yourself.
not keep a cool head. I'm sorry.
It wasn't your fault either, huh?
Either way. I don't know what comes next. All I know is we have some time before we figure it out.
Hmm.
There are people who need us.
Yes.
I'd like to debrief on everything that happened while you were gone, when you're already on, of course. There's a lot that's changed the dynamic of Adwick. It would be prudent to know it. Only when you're ready, though.
Let's get some food first, and then we'll slink over a corner and conspire.
Find an alleyway somewhere.
Food
I
sounds
can
good.
go out and get some.
Food and drink.
As you wish.
Told you we would be getting nice and fucking drunk after all this is over. I think now's the time. Today.
Picked up a new sword.
Pulled it off one of the Imperial champions.
I was gonna say that doesn't
Mine's
look like
about to break.
Arrow's do.
I'll reforge it into something that's less gold. Too gaudy for my taste.
I agree, too flashy. Whatever the play is on,
Never been one for flashy.
just let me know.
But it'll do its job.
It's not bad.
Plus, I haven't had a two-handed weapon in a long time, and it's my preferred one. You did well, Kyler. You did very well.
When?
You held things together while I was away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. The point is, I am proud of you.
Uncle?
Good morning, Sherister.
Morning. How's the lad?
It's all right. It's turning into a right soldier, unfortunately. Couldn't sleep. There were no trebuchet shots.
Wrong way. I was imagining him just being tough through his injuries, but that is part of the burden.
It's weird, you get so discerned by it at the start, and then by like day 2 or 3, it's just, as long as it didn't hit me, it's whatever, who cares kind of thing. It's a weird kind of experience to have.
It's one of those things where you can't worry about where it lands. Because if it does, you won't know anywhere. Focus on what's in front of you. It's alright.
I'll tell you, having traveled around with the Iron Wolves a few times now, I still sleep no better than I do when I'm in an encampment. Few men posting watch, fire roaring, some food, if you want to call it that.
Warm slop.
Gruel. Still, as your father says, it might ail you, but nothing's wrong with you. Shows you have a heart.
Well, we were going to get some food, sir, if you wanted to come with us.
My pleasure, Lord. It's gonna need to be reforged, I think.
It is ruined, unfortunately. Between the shots from that night killer and that, that count wanted to murder Raylan. I tripped, fell in the way, would you believe it?
Sounds about right.
You better.
I might have done the same thing for Yersa. Listen, I have a little bit of scrap iron left from my own ruined breastplate. Maybe you can forge a new one using.
I'd have to get more. No point in it.
Alright.
I might as well use it to repair some people's weapons.
Make nails.
Maybe if we're lucky, we can get some steel.
Steel would be nice. Scarcity right now, but we can try.
Forge is up and running.
I saw in the darkness on the way back, but I haven't gotten a good look at it. I think I'll take a look now. I've missed the food.
She'll leave. I'll follow you. That's, by the way, a lovely sword.
Little too gold for my liking.
It's made by bastards, but it'll kill bastards. Go ahead, Kyler.
I hope you're doing
Follow
well
you.
too, Uncle.
Do you hear?
Hello?
Morning, Asa.
Morning.
Oh, you're in one piece.
Aye, so are you. Should punch you in the shin if I weren't happy to see you. Come here, give us a fucking hug, you piece of shit. Fucking leaving for fucking 2 weeks.
I'll go grab the
Leave me
scrap
all the
iron from
feck
the
alone.
table.
Can't
Maybe
do
they can make
anything
use of
because the forge blows up.
Aye.
And then
Be
I
right
have
back.
to rely on Kyler, no offense to him, but he can't do shite. Oh, and I got the wolves
He's
up my
learning.
ass.
He's
Well, we need to learn them more.
learning. Really is fixed.
Hmm.
For the most part. Still need to get you an anvil. But
Oh, I will do then. Loud, obnoxious clanking as broken armor is set on the table.
Mine is sundered as well. The plate's ruined.
Oh. Honestly, I've been prepping for everybody to bring me their shite after all the fighting that was going on. I'm not surprised.
It's a welcome thing to have a dwarf in the forge, Scorgrim. It's good to have you here.
Aye, well, if it weren't a dwarf, all your arm would be done, Gak, and you'd all be dead. But it's not, because I'm here, so.
Humble as always.
You know the breastplate he
Humble.
made me? Stopped a spear thrust from the large one.
Told you I'd do
The
good work.
breastplate he made me did the same, and then a night killer.
Ah,
First night killer took the left pauldron off.
It's alright, his has always been a bit more straighter and nicer looking.
I'm merely
No,
speaking about his work.
Well, that, you know what's funny, Adam? That's my rusty work. Surprised it actually saved you.
That's
What-
true, that's his first
Well, I
attempt, so
am.
it's coming back to it.
Well, good. I'm glad my practice, or your practice, was enough to keep me alive.
Quit your complaining, you're still here. Which is you probably don't want to be. It's good for you to be
I'm
back,
glad.
Brazzy. Now you get to make up for 2 weeks of not feckin' being here. Actually, you know what? As much as I missed you, it was quiet because no one kept coming by going, "Where's Aaron? Is Aaron in? Where's Aaron? Is he here? Where's Aaron? Is he around?" I didn't get that, but then again, the forge was also kind of.
I stall so I don't have to leave you. I hate
Blimey
seeing
now,
you
my
leave my
friend.
side.
I'll be working.
I'm glad you're back.
We're mostly just relaxing for now.
We need to
In a
teach
few,
him
we'll
more.
probably go get
That
breakfast
way
with
he
them.
can be of more help around
Just
here.
the three of
Where's
us.
Arnon?
I fucked
I
up
am
making
teaching
nails.
everything I
They're in
can.
here.
I don't know how I managed that.
Oh, we're not going to talk
If he
about
brings
the
his-
nails.
You said
Because
you're going to
I
get
don't want
food.
talk
I
about the
ordered
nails.
stew and ale from Christos. Come
Well,
before it
I'm
gets
on
cold.
my way, sweetheart.
You can-
Alright.
Come have some breakfast, Scorgrim. Working away.
Ah, you're right. I should eat.
Every time I pass by the
No,
sound, I
that's
almost
so
hit my
big.
head.
I respect. Oh, you.
And beautiful. Sugar plum.
Exactly, Kyler's beginning to understand. Soon you'll
Yeah,
have your
sugar
own
plum with
giantess of a warrior woman to call
sugar.
your own, Kyler.
On top.
You know how long it was when I'd have to yell at people to go away.
I'm glad you're not, like your father. You actually do understand.
Hey, different strokes for different blokes.
Hey, it is. The roof's an actual roof.
Know anything about a stroke, but I do know about hoisting.
At least when it rains now, it won't piss on us.
You like hoisting, Arn likes fishing. Like, do I look like I hoist? He flexes his muscle and it's just like the tiniest little movement.
Ah, you've been getting wonderful. You've been putting on some muscle.
I've been hoisting.
You need to eat more.
Every day.
I do eat. My stomach gets full very quickly.
Pascal, he had to put back together
You
a
just
blade
need
that
to
was
eat
snapped in half
more
by an
then.
orc.
Perhaps more fatty
And he
stuff.
did it.
A red orc, apparently.
More stuff
It's
with
remarkable.
honey.
I tried making
Have
a ring
Haskell
once,
make
and
you
it took
more
me
sweets.
Far too many attempts.
You could also set me up with like some logs I could like lift.
Something, but he needs to sell more.
I can do that.
Could
It'll
hoist.
break your arms, but I could do that.
Ideally something that wouldn't break my arms.
Well, you see, your options are twig or log.
It's an unexpected.
Hmm.
No, we'll just have him
Hopefully
work
you're
in the
welcome,
forge
at the
from
very
sun up
least.
to
Follow
sundown.
the
We'll get his arms strong enough.
But what about
There
my
you go.
very soft and gentle hands?
Look at
They'll
how
get
she
all
does.
calloused,
She's
you.
so beautiful.
Then,
At least she hasn't changed.
well, you have to sacrifice for some things.
Oh, it takes, time for elves.
Incredible upper arm strength, entirely calloused hands, or supple hands and
There is some
wimpy little noodle arms.
Don't call me supple hands.
Still get gold.
It's the
Come
silk
along,
gloves.
supple hands.
Yes, and perhaps you could
No,
help
that's
sell
not
the
catching
soap. And
on.
you're like, look how soft my hands are.
Look how soft his hands are.
It's
Ah,
this. It's
Kyler
the
of supple
gloves.
hands.
It's the gloves. They keep them soft. Stop it now.
Do you feel in Kyler's hands? What?
They were saying my hands were soft and supple. It's because I keep them in these gloves. It's basically silk. Silk gloves, and my hands stay soft.
You do have very dainty hands, Kyler.
They're not dainty,
believe-
they're dexterous.
Sorry,
Dexterous.
to talk to you, Kyler.
Who?
Dexterous. I see.
Apologies.
They have dexterous hands, but they are not dainty.
Should we refer to you by your title then?
Kind of lass.
Just Kyler works fine for me.
I mean,
Kai.
your hands are kind of...
Oh, but you are so worthy, you know. All the hard work you did.
Nah.
Kyler the Supple, was it?
It's because I wear these silk gloves and they keep my hands soft, that's all.
Without even knowing it.
Oh, and everyone's calling me supple
A
hands.
worthy title then.
Come join us for a drink.
Kyler the Supple.
You can have this word.
Steady hands.
I need to deal with this now, or it's going to be on my mind.
How do I handle this situation? Teach me.
With
Supple.
both hands and with care.
Get in there and get this stew and ale before someone else steals it. I'll be right back.
I'm coming with you.
Hmm.
It's good to see you, Thoria.
Is there something you
We
need?
are surprised that you and Haskell returned to us. No, I just wanted to torture you a little bit.
I understand.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for the torturing. A pleasure as always. Never.
I'm sorry.
Naver.
I never thought I'd hear that coming from you.
Everyone gets one. Don't get.
Trash can over there.
I'm glad you made it back.
I know you told me this before, but if you would do me a favor in the future, do remind me for when you're going to Bali. I'm done standing behind the walls.
Time, maybe. Fucking took a swing at an electric.
This wall has to be
stronger now.
I would believe it. I believe it.
Just keep No, I'm fine. I'm just going to talk to you. Unfortunately, he blocked it and kicked me right in the fucking chest.
Hey, Kyler.
Rin, you made it back okay.
It is a free day.
Is it? Very good.
Oh.
How you
I
holding
say
up?
okay, but I'm doing good.
That's good to know. Glad you made it back.
The shirt is really good at covering up a lot of the damages, so it makes people not worry, which is good.
He takes off his leather armor and he holds up the fact that there is a hole in one side and out the other side. And he looks at you through it.
Ah, you too.
I need to get this fixed.
Yeah, let me know if you see the leather worker, because I need to get my...
I'll be going there in a little bit. I'll knock on his door.
Well, if you want some stew, let me know. It's totally free.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how exactly works, but hey, it's free.
Hey, the hero.
You return.
I felt like that if I wasn't there for the right fight, they would never have gotten as far as they
At
did.
least I got Kyler here. It's right.
You were in the city, right?
Hmm. You're on the left flank? Right flank?
I was on the left, and you're welcome.
Yeah, you got rid of those cataphracts for us, didn't you? Apparently all the horses bolted.
There were 4 of us.
Really?
The rest of them were too injured. It was myself, Christos, one of the dwarves, that boy, I think, no, it's not that one, another one of the dwarves, Mulgren, I think his name was, and, Marcus.
Wow.
Everyone else was too injured or too scared.
Look at that.
War hero Heg.
Let's no more.
Who would have thought?
And yes, War Hero Hag.
Honestly, I kind of hate that part. I just did it because I didn't want to die, and I figured if we didn't do that, we were all fucked.
Most likely. This man is one of 4 people, apparently, who halted any cataphracts that might have hit us as we were crossing that field. Left flank. This is Heg.
All I'm saying is, Christos should be the one to take the credit. He's the one that rallied us. Frankly, you should have heard them, man. Never would have thought. Scrawny little fucker.
We heard some rumours, but we didn't know it was true. Enough to keep me alive. No wonder we wouldn't
the whole time.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not gonna be holding it for you. I'm not a servant. I just work at the bar.
Thank you.
We're all
You
still
can
here
thank the
breathing.
crown,
Goodness,
not me.
Well, thank you for bringing it to me.
Thank the barkeep.
Come a long way since Stella.
Well, I had it. Well, I wasn't alone. I had my sword, sharpened by a very good blacksmith.
See, now you're hearing different stories, because Skorgrim says I'm shit at blacksmithing, but he says I'm a genius. So who are you going to believe?
I'm sure you do well.
Right before we left.
Excellent. Then I know it was treated well. We'll get a seat upstairs.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like everybody's here.
Let's go. Martino told me we told something to her to let the county club send the bastard running.
Just barely.
No, honestly, no, him. I feel like he was trying to take it up a trophy or something.
Oh, I hope he did. Got out. No limbs have been
Let's investigate it a little bit.
That is would be.
Let's wait until at least Dawn and Kyler and the rest of the costume.
Talking about you know who?
Relatively unscathed, perhaps.
No, something's apparently amiss at the lake. We're just gonna
Oh, it's full of drowners.
Just because I was that dangerous.
Drowners?
Drowned men. You went there in Ellery. No, they like mutated or something. They died in the water and they came back as creatures. It's infested with them. It's been that way for a couple of days now.
I see.
I wouldn't go fishing. They drag people underwater and kill them.
Alright, perhaps maybe fishing is off the table. At least unless you're near the gate with protection.
They were doing raids on the farm as well, so be careful.
I'm just still at a loss from as of right now. Everyone else with me.
Apparently they seem to run out, grab them, and run back into the water or something. I don't know, we tried to muster a force to get rid of them, but nothing came of it. Prelate was dealing with it last I heard. So, just be careful. Don't polish my knob, Sirishta.
Fitting.
Apparently we have drowners here.
2 elves so far.
I can wait.
We'll talk about it later, though. Let's just eat fucking soup. Oh,
Something on your mind?
oh, that's it.
You take my spoon.
Apparently there's a service. I was told by the father that they'll be holding a service for the losses.
Sounds like we should go.
Absolutely.
Why don't we take a seat? Come. There's a table here. Go along, Kyler.
Am I the only one who's eating?
No, they're getting the stew.
Okay.
So Hildum, just pull up a spare seat. You too, Master Dowie. Feel free to.
I'll stand. Seats aren't properly built around here.
Well, the only peaceful thing that I like to do, I cannot do now.
Fishing.
In the wild to have a good drink.
No offense to Jack.
Drink.
That's probably a better statement.
I had a few sips of ale here and there that we managed to scrounge around in Openbrook, but...
Are you implying that we looted, Raylan?
No.
We would never, ever. But if we did, we might have found a nice little bottle with a little bit of brandy in it. Sorry you weren't there to have some.
There's a bit left.
A little sip.
Managed to split it while we were dying.
Yeah.
Well, I would say it this way. You've paid for that new lot. I think whoever owns it everything.
Great.
Oh, we almost got
That's a great way of playing it.
arrested because... I mean, right. Yes.
First twos. Heck, it's good at seeing you.
Christos, this one's empty.
Cleaned up, but hey. Oh, shush. You were there too.
Oh, what was it you said? Something about who let's press on, Imperial blood, progress on the battlefield, all that.
Not.
Should have heard him.
Let's go.
This one's empty. Christos. So it's not cluttering everything.
We left the front gates of Openbrook. And there was a severe lack of cataphracts murdering us on our charge. Remember that fire that we saw the night prior?
The one through the windows? You can see it as tall as the hill.
This mad bastard and 4 others, including that one, crossed the field on the flank by themselves and torched it.
I have fought too.
Made all the horses bolt.
Christos, very impressive.
His ale's on me. Do you think I could get one?
No, this mad bastard right here, it is. The one bloody...
I was there too.
Both of them.
It was nothing like he did it. Which one?
No, that one led the charge.
Then Christos, you get yourself a drink as well. It's on me, and get me one, and we can all drink together. How about it? Mad band.
I'll get the stairs for you all first.
That's on my coin.
Aye.
That's not a bad deal. I wouldn't complain about that.
Please don't make me laugh too hard.
About it, I usually put on my own coin.
I can still feel it.
Crazy bastard took a cataphract straight to the chest.
Darling, you can come over here.
Only reason I lied.
No, there's no seating. You can come to me.
Gift from Captain Horst. Pulls out a dagger that has been dented through.
I have another shadow.
Working behind you.
Seldom come over here.
Thank you, Alice.
Kyler scoots his chair, so yes, it has a spot next to her skull.
Are you alright with steal?
But this fucking, it's hard.
Thank you.
Of course. I know how loudly Haskell complains when you're separated from him. She volunteered to be a leader. A squad leader.
Unlike any other. I told her she was beautiful, and then I tried to run away, and then I was pressed.
No.
So you had to have a drink.
No, I thought...
2 more ales. Not ales. Stairs.
2 days.
Haskell.
This deal is quite alive.
With Osgood?
Basically.
Okay, I like them.
Haskell, yours up. Your stairs.
I can attest to that.
Thank you.
Did you?
Good point, I don't know why.
Did
I
you?
swear, everyone
I'm
always
not hungry, you
says that
madman, but I do want my drink. Where's my drink?
empty in the head.
What do you do with my drink?
I'll get you
Yeah, where's
into
my
mine or
drink?
something.
By the way, where's my drink?
What is it?
Have this.
I take it downstairs as a
So what they do say that idiocy in and of itself is terrifying.
As you wish.
It's not that. She's actually far from the worst fire I've ever seen. It's not great, but better than I expected for sure.
Well, I mean, they do sometimes say that crazy fighters are
Thank you.
one
Until
step
you're
away from insane.
It's good to see you happy once.
You survived.
You tell me I'm down all the time.
Oh, that's good.
I know your eyes when they're happy.
Stanian, we trained together.
Stanian, that's right. Good to see you, lad.
You know what?
Well, when you have your family at a table and the woman you love, it's pretty fulfilling.
It goes without saying, Skull and I missed you.
Aye, well, we missed you too. And not just because I can't make swords. Slightly because I can't make swords. A small part.
I've worked with Drow before, I understand. It's part of the appreciation.
Oh, well, look. If I miss you because you can make swords, it means that I think you can make at least semi-decent swords. I mean, they're not Drow yet. Drow make out.
I don't. It's the second Drow in a row that's told me my work's decent. I'm on the up and up.
Honestly,
look, I don't look at it and call it umgak, so it's got to be decent enough.
Let's go.
You got one for yourself too, you mad bastard?
You're saying you wanted to share one?
Gets to Kyler. I bought that for him.
I am.
It's like morning. Oh, wow.
Everyone.
You know what?
What am I supposed to do?
If I may be so bold,
Right, you're soaking in some of my stain.
in light of all that has happened recently, a lot of pain, a lot of struggle, war, it's nice that we can come back and for the first time in a while feels like just kick back, enjoy some ale in good company. So I say, I would drink to that, what you all say.
Cheers.
To good friends, to being alive.
Cheers.
Those piss bastards were routed from the field.
But half the table is
To our first of many victories. Fuck the Empire.
Indeed.
And many more.
Fuck the Empire.
I've one more. This is just to keep it simple.
Damn it, I
We
didn't
have
bring
one
my
service
cup.
today.
Give me some of yours.
This is to those who couldn't join us for this toast.
To those we lost.
We have lost.
Ask you a question.
Oh, there's one.
Let's get your boobs.
I still need to learn about that.
I don't know.
You too sweet. I'm lacking. I haven't worn
I haven't gotten the official report.
Yeah, go lay down next to me. See, this is how.
Oh, alright. Come on.
For me to get you anything?
There's still many stories.
No, I'm okay.
Alright, let's try
Don't
it.
you just drink it?
I want to enjoy it.
It's far less efficient.
Almost question.
I feel paper for some reason.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
What do I do with myself now?
Like this?
Oh, gods, is that the
Do what you did before this, I suppose.
And soak in the atmosphere.
Like.
That's a
You're still technically conscripted, I believe.
Vision yourself being
But
surrounded.
you have some downtime.
I don't think
You came to the battle?
I don't think going back to that life's a good idea.
I'm amazed you survived. Aye, but you also need to.
Oh, and you remember that time that we had a cause for celebration? Not to bring up the reason, but
How I practice.
we were both on the younger side, and we got particularly drunk at the feast, but we weren't quite done having our fills. We broke down into your cellar and cracked open a barrel of cider.
I don't know.
You always do well.
I don't know. I just woke up and it was like.
And then the look on Sir Hilden's face when he came upon us.
I didn't take you as a scallywag on.
20 minutes.
Also, get out of my way, Sandra.
Why couldn't you guys have all the fun?
Cheers,
He was more upset that he hadn't found we were down in the cellar, rather than us looking like shit before we met with dignity.
Probably, but I couldn't have gotten it to you quicker.
I was still remarkably impressed that you didn't slow your words.
You must mean you nap all the time. Just skin it.
It's a skill you pick up after a while.
You know I hate politics, but you learn the art of saying things slowly and saying things that don't
matter in different sentences over and over again. So eventually no one wants to hear you talk, and you all get out of the room and forget about the fucking happened.
Oh, see, that doesn't work with Dawi though, because we like the minutia. And we just kind of crackle on sometimes.
Well, he's not a dad now, is he?
I don't think close enough. No. I mean, if you were a dad shorter and he had a nicer bit beard, but I mean.
Man, he's smithing something.
That's debatable.
I don't think
it's possible.
I couldn't imagine Arn with a beard other than what he has now. He spends so much time making sure it's perfect and twinged every morning, lining it with water to make sure it's shaped right. It's meticulous.
Is that right?
Oh, he puts a lot of effort into it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Mm.
We're trying to.
I should get him like a wax or something for his birthday, maybe.
Oh come on, my comment about your smithing wasn't that. I keep forgetting my mug's empty.
I think Marcus might sell something like that.
Like a beard wax or something.
She said I got beautiful if I did this.
Probably.
The last dog shared forge.
Get the woman a pillow.
He's very good friends with her.
I want a pillow, yes. I want a pillow.
Yeah, you get the
There's actually best friend.
Thank you.
Rad couple are suffering now.
I've been treated so good in my life. I need to hang out with you.
He said something very simple.
That's all you.
Just listen, that's all.
The higher you hold yourself, the more
He's probably happy in the halls with his ancestor, lad.
I could get used to
I mean, if he was friends with you, he probably was a stand-up, so... Why do I keep picking this thing up? Fucking empty.
He just slides you the last third of his.
Thank you. Keep going to get a drink and I keep...
You could just ask. You could just fucking ask next time.
Look, I keep forgetting, Kyler. I keep picking it up to go to drink. I'm like, oh, I already drank it.
Are you married?
No.
He tells me he's taking one too many blows to the head.
Just came from a wall, and now we have to work at
I didn't take any. I was fixing everybody's armor in the back.
But are you working in the...
I don't know. I don't
so
think
many
they need people
breastplates.
in the tavern. I think it'd be a bit weird if I worked in the tavern.
There's gonna be plenty more.
I know.
He can be how he wants.
I can't complain though.
He can be how he wants. Laying on the table.
Look, if you disappear again, the next time I see you, I'm breaking your shin so you can't go anywhere. I'll make Haskell carry you around on his back.
You sound like her with me!
I'm gonna get rid of this spot. I would be...
I don't know if I feel safe in this company anymore.
Oh, don't worry, it's safe.
Seems like everyone's breaking ankles.
Only if you disobey the
I
orders.
ankles. I said shins.
I feel that way. I get the distinct feeling you are correct. That's all. I don't mind it. I think if both of us had a way, we wouldn't go anywhere.
I don't know.
We were out many times during our traveling.
Wait, you still have legs?
We missed the feeling of home with you. Yeah.
But like sticks to legs. Is that what happened?
It's funny, it was only a few days.
No, there's a little scar.
But, I guess we've spent so long going from place to place on the run.
So, what are you doing with your legs? Oh my god. I don't even have
It was
legs.
different having
Too
someone
many
to
people
call
called me a harlot.
That's not
They
nice.
treat me better when I don't show my legs. It's very strange.
Why don't you get us more ale?
What if you just like your legs? What's
Can't
wrong
look
with
at a
that?
skull's face and not drink.
Yeah, I'll help you, lad. Give us your mug if it's empty.
It's dumb. You gotta be confident. I wear this so I can afford.
Put that there.
Here's your mug if it's empty.
There you go.
I mean, it can be useful if you spill something.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
I was poking your side hook.
Yeah, it's kind of what it is. You get all sorts of things on it. It's just
Where are the other two? Where's big one and girl?
you can hide things under these things.
Out cold.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. This one
They're sleeping in.
They made it through okay though?
I'm glad they survived.
They tried
Of
that.
course they did. You think I was going to let them do anything that too stupid?
Says the man who, with 3 other people, went and took out a Cataphracts group.
I had a plan, and it worked.
That's the worrying
All
thing.
4 of us came back alive.
Hmm.
Don't drink all my silver away.
I don't think
Glad
they...
you're back.
No, I think they didn't want to.
That's fair.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I'm back too.
Mommy, I wouldn't want to do it either.
I don't want to say I told you so,
I
but
think if I murdered anyone, I think it'd be hard to forgive.
well.
So you've never killed anyone?
I mean, not one person was able to give me anything to believe that we had any chance.
I gave you the fucking. I told you.
So, yeah.
I told you we had our best fucking chance. Remember that long conversation we had?
Murder usually has a motive.
Did you have a motive to kill?
There's one thing I've learned in my life. Is that hope is an amazing drug, but that's all it is.
But it is legal murder.
You need something concrete to be certain.
Legal murder.
Otherwise, how can they last so long?
If it's concrete, then it's not really a hope, it's a fact. Oh lord. Ow.
People that the
It's a chance.
government say are okay to murder.
Yeah,
But it gives you hope.
Thank you.
Well, you took the chance and you won.
Somebody, then I just work my hardest to get the government to tell me that I can kill them.
I was in a lot of shit when I got back there.
We've all been there. We've all had to do things that people would have been upset at us for doing.
Did you do anything else in the day besides playing?
You know, I got punched in the face by Lily because I came back alive.
I wonder what she would have done to you if you came back dead.
Smith and Skorgrim told me I couldn't work there unless, what the hell was his name?
I'll be honest, I do not know how to deal with that situation.
Walk away. Smile and walk away.
I've got no say anymore. Signed a contract.
I like big dogs or big dogs.
That was his name. Alright, I guess we'll have to go to him then.
Probably for the best.
More than likely, it will be for the best.
Here you go. More ale.
Oh.
Thank you. Do we need
Of course.
more? Do we need to keep them coming, or...?
I think there was one for Arn. Is that was Arn's? Is Arn's? Was...
There you go, brother.
We
Oh,
got
no.
2 more from Raylan. Get those 2 more from Raylan.
Alright.
This is a terrible idea.
What do you mean? Getting drunk early?
It's morning.
When you start
Still got sleep in my eye.
I don't think anybody's spending
I want to come next time.
Don't know if you've had a chance to see it, but your old place has been all spruced up since you've been gone.
Maybe we can forgive ourselves just
And if the business is open anytime soon, my old sword, sharp as it was, is unfortunately, well, on me needing something real soon.
Which one?
I think I might be able to come stop by.
I
Appreciate it.
He is
I'm glad you're back, old man.
one of the two. He does have
So Hilden, stop being a ghost
You
fan.
design the armor, so
Remove the tail.
she makes the guards prettier.
They gave me specifications. I tried to make them prettier. They told me this.
You're gonna last it.
Oh, you hero, thanks.
It's a good cure for the bags under your eyes.
Someone right there.
Alcohol.
Oh, I mean, I think they tried. You just ask for it.
Yeah, I want to keep clear. I'm just
You know I never like sitting.
get makeup or something since he's such a jackass.
What did he do?
It's true, I've never actually seen you sit down. You always crouch.
Dumb and rude.
I see.
I'm allowed to not like people. What do you want? What are you staring at?
React fast enough.
Nothing. That's Flynn.
Why is it over
His
here?
hair's thicker than the wall.
Well, I'm gonna repair his fucking face if he doesn't stop looking at me.
Bad habit.
So you need to lay down for the beautification. Because you're setting it on.
I get that.
I'm protecting you now. Creepy man, I'm looking at you. I'm gonna fuck him in the face.
I'm eating. He's just eating soup.
I'll make it easy.
Food and drink.
I might actually be working under him.
I'll show you mine.
And while it's sad,
Think about it. If they're looking, then you were doing the right thing.
at least we're alive to remember those that were lost.
Back like a year ago.
If they're looking at you, then you know that you're
I have a feeling today's going to be a bittersweet day, so
Establishing dominance.
You enjoy.
let me, brother. Perhaps we just try to find the sweetness where we can.
Take it out of me, heart and soul.
This?
That's why anyone who's come
What
forward.
I say?
Outstretched. I the gun.
Oh, yeah. It's working. It's working.
Yes. That's how you do it.
Yes, it's working. Please not stand on the table.
I was getting up actually, and then she asked me to put my arms out, so I was doing her a favour. Just getting up because I want to finish my stew.
Ah, well.
Wait, you want to calm me down? You gentlemen. Yeah, help me down. Come on.
Yeah, sure.
Ha, just kidding.
So, thank you for the repairing the weapons.
I'm going to follow through on my past then.
Yeah.
Keep drinking. You need to catch up.
You're not bad after
Oh, is this the... Oh, shit, okay. Sorry.
There we go.
8 hours.
I had no idea.
You and I both.
Are you done with that? Although you ventured
This
out
is everyone's
with
third drink.
the
What are you trying
rest
to
of the
do?
front line, didn't you?
Kyler just gestures to like the 3 that are in front of him.
You're crazy.
I didn't choose this.
I think with armor that
It
could
was
have
thrust upon me.
Oh, I'm
Mr.
sure.
Sherbrooke,
curious.
Well, you could ask you specifically.
Thanks. That kills me.
Shilbrook.
Wait, what do you mean?
Come on, see.
Yeah, leave the camp. I stayed back to, fire upon the, well, no,
We all ate with our eyes.
The punishment has
There's extra stew if you.
that would explain.
Mind if I do?
So she put a bunch of bandits, and then they went out and they failed the mission, and then we got...
Roll a d20 chat.
And then they were like, alright, Levita, you're gonna go lead the front lines with all of your conscripts. And then we start to back up.
There are many
And then they told us
very
to pick
heavily
him
entitled people here, aren't there?
It's been a morning.
Yeah, I get there a lot too.
Although, Marcus and I were talking
Oh, the last few days.
if you use a title that you use yourself or not.
It's kind of odd being back.
At what point does it become legal? Like if I call
So
myself,
this is what they
I
call.
don't know, Queen Vestial of some made up place.
So this is what they call survival skills.
Nobility title, or how does that work?
I'll call you Queen
I don't
Vestigial.
think so.
We'll see if it works.
I think
I'm not calling you Queen
Sure,
Vestigial.
sure. Call me
if you've
Queen
earned that
Vestial.
title and people have called you by that, then
It won't.
Queen is
ever
a different
go
thing
away.
altogether, right? That's a political
You'll
title.
go.
You've married a king. You've led over a land, stuff like that. Oh my god.
Learn about that.
You are energetic.
Very long
You are very energetic.
The loss happens. It doesn't get easy.
Yes.
You get used to it.
Chewing? Like,
I think it's just going straight down her throat.
What the soldiers have been saying is
I
that
can't blame her.
our advance, when we crossed the open field to the main camp, there was an absence of cannon fire and cataphracts only because of the flanks. The conscripts on the left and right had destroyed both the cannon emplacements and cataphracts. Christos, the one-eyed bastard downstairs,
And then you can just swallow.
burned the cataphract stables with 3 other men. 3.
and a lance.
I remember hearing about
That's
that
why
from
we
Egg.
went one down.
He showed me his dagger, apparently. Dagger he had on him managed to just barely stop one of the lances from a
When I
cataphract.
see something like this on a merchant caravan, it's too hard to
Fucking bent
They told me that dagger needed sharpening. That sounds like it needs bloody reforging. He's a lucky man.
Don't get me to do it. I'm not good at that.
Luck is indeed the title.
I've
There's
heard
a
of
little
that
bit of
name
a
long
stew
ago.
on it, unfortunately.
I won't lie though,
I try to.
discovered the weird side about being back already is even though it's only been a day, I'm happy to be somewhere that I'm not in fear for my life, keeping my eyes overhead,
You know, with
cannon shots,
Gradia, I was wondering
trebuchet.
what if this took Gradia and then closer to Advent.
It either becomes a
Kind of really
paranoia or you get used to it.
Push it closer to Adric.
A small part of me does envisage the opportunity to drive my
Honestly,
blade in the
if I'm
belly
gonna be honest
of
with
an
you, you're
Imperial
probably
soldier
one of the most
already.
trustworthy people on this.
This one couldn't sleep because there was no rhythmic impacts of trebuchets.
Get used to it.
is that how it is now?
Fuck.
I'm trying to stop reacting. The men would say you never hear the one that gets you, so if you heard it.
Come here.
Fine.
If you hear it, you cry.
Just gonna lower the voice.
What's the worry about? One moment you're there and then you're not.
Basically.
Easy
They say,
come.
well, what if you're not prepared and suddenly it gets you? Well, suddenly it's not your problem anymore.
Hey, you!
Go talk to him.
Fancy scarf man. You like me? No, I'm a no bitch shit kind of woman.
Thank you.
That's forward. See, last time... Okay, I learned my lesson, because last time I said someone at the front of the line was...
Things
Let me finish my sentence.
to be thankful for at
Let
least.
him talk. Let him talk.
Alright.
As that for the first time in history, at least the war in
I
Ireland.
got an entire line of conscripts telling me,
Imperials were
telling me,
routed.
what am I doing? That's way too
We
forward.
didn't
But you fucked
successfully
up.
defend. We routed them.
Which one?
They ran
I
through
got a
there.
bad sentiment from that,
That's
because
something
every
like
one of them, just started calling me a fuck.
You ever got an Inquisitor to run? Again.
Raise morale.
Same one.
And whatever. It's with
Yeah, I had to at home. I don't know what to do with it. We could pin it on a wall or something. I'd say we could use it as a poop bucket. I think that's a good idea.
But don't speak with a very nasally tone.
It's just a thing within
Arnulf, literally going to chase you across our land.
The Empire, we have a interior naval cavity.
By Sota.
Your Majesty.
You didn't answer my question.
I think
I will catch up with you, Cassie.
I'm wondering
You've got very high energy, but
One does research from my
So I'll
bucket
give you
here.
that.
Is that good or bad? Queen Bastille.
Well, I suppose it's up to you. It's not my place to judge on something whether it's romantic or not.
I'm learning from you.
These past few weeks have
Do
shown
you
me how
like
much
it or
I
not?
wish to be a part of this fight.
Do you like being called cute? Is it a
It's
condescending
a
kind
matter of
of
figuring out where that fight is going to be.
I don't think it would be.
It's hard to find
They
out.
usually don't.
It's hard to know where the next battlefield will be.
Say thank
It's
you.
even harder to know how you
Thank you. Okay, now.
Suppose it
Some people
depends.
for honor and country,
And then you continue. You want
fathers
to
for their king or
compliment
their people.
What can I get you?
Others
Your
it just
pants
feels
are
like
entirely
everything.
double.
Whatever the reason, that's up to the man or the woman.
take a mead as well.
But the cause,
That
well, that could be anything.
Okay, well then try again. Remember, you want to compliment something that they are doing
Believe I may
rather
have
than
found
themselves
mine.
as a person, right? Because otherwise it gets
Well,
Your mouth sounds.
like if
pray tell.
Alright.
like if you go up to someone and you go but like, hey, do you sit with that ass? Right? I don't think they'd appreciate it.
I met a,
You'll find a list.
Your hair is like lovely
I
mud.
just stumbled across that one Byron Gamble.
My hair is like lovely mud.
Like the color.
Probably just there to
That was something I was gonna catch you up on.
Learning a lot about the way someone else's mind is working right now. It's exciting.
Listen, I just don't.
The men that reinforced us, I spoke with them afterwards.
Is she getting you
They were a part of a rebellion group that's been fighting the Empire for quite some time, even within their own
And I'm
borders.
making it my own. What did you say?
They are numerous, but they are spread
Aye, that's what you need to do, right?
Spoke of his
You need to take for your own thing. It is more attractive to your own.
She's originally from
This is
Leodor.
another way to take the fight against the Empire.
I mean, it's endearing,
This is
but
something I wish to know more about.
I might be able to fill you in on some things. I've had some talks with some people.
I like my mother.
I really don't know how I feel about being reminded of a mother.
That sounds a lot like a leader.
Wait. I have to consult. Now I have to consult with the queen.
Come to your queen. Come to your queen.
My turn.
It actually reminds me of
My turn.
there was somebody in Elry
Her Majesty
that
said
came
Flynn.
from Lupus.
Are you Flynn?
Did you say Pin?
Emilio. Captain Emilio.
I need to talk to
I don't know about that.
Amelia.
You can hold audience with me afterwards.
What is your name, anyways? Please tell
She
me
was
it
there
doesn't sound exactly
leading
similar.
the resistance group
Oh,
in the
they're
Elry
very
fort.
different.
Okay, come here.
Anyways.
In Elry. when I left.
Fuck it, put it on the table. I know what I'm gonna do.
She believes that you are
The captain of the Royal Guard.
The one from Ledford? I'm not entirely sure what her title is.
Whether you are or not is really...
She was dead.
If you want to keep
If
going
you take
with
a
that,
glance at her, it'll make your skin crawl, your shiver shoot up your spine.
I don't know how I feel
So
about
then that was most
Tell her
definitely
to
her.
tell me to get my hair lifted.
No, we may have gotten an argument.
Like, why would you told her?
She slapped my ass once.
When you come next.
Well, no, I told her to compliment you if she gets a compliment and to say thank you.
Scary lady, big scary lady. Captain Amelia.
But I don't think
scary woman.
Oh, fuck.
That was a mistake, but I have a spoon now.
So that is something for you to
I suppose that's one way.
sides on your shirt. Some might think it'd be cute to teach someone how to relationship. I feel like I'm almost free.
Will you be here for long?
Well, if I heard a lot of
In the city, you mean?
you go with that.
That's what I tried to do.
Until I know what fate awaits me.
Here, look. Here comes the carriage.
She told you expensive. She said she's a straightforward woman.
More than likely, if it's what I think it is.
Leaving messages with it.
But also on the same token, I feel like I'm going to learn everything about her within the first hour. Telling me about her.
I think I understand what you're saying.
Just ask to not do that.
Aren't there relationships? Something just glanced by me here.
That's a worry for me.
I am taking in the atmosphere to help with me.
That's something that
You're not allowed to leave me next time.
You have to take me.
You know what?
If you're here,
I may seem stressed.
I need to try to get some plated greaves or something. They always go for the fucking leg. It's like a stab clean through it.
I can tell you're
the legs and from behind, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting a little off topic.
All my arm is ruined. I'm only wearing it so I can throw it at the forge with ease.
Is that yours?
I don't know. One or the other.
With all of your one-arm things. But yeah, that is why I'm laying on
It's to a Pyrrhic victory, I suppose.
I'm learning why she's on the table.
And to
now,
many more,
like,
Mr. Shulkin.
Yeah, she's getting beautiful.
Regardless of me.
Right, you will.
I get beautiful, but I don't
To young men finding their way.
it's probably like a overtime kind of thing. The queen would know best, right? Really? You have all the time in the world.
You know something?
Spread the word of the queen. It's quite an old one.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, I don't know the first thing that could, well, I mean, there's probably I don't know, maybe a thing that could, what did
How many have you had? Drink?
Like 4.
Something like that.
What did he say about
Someone consider my
Oh no.
Those that I call my friends and family. To a degree, they get in the way of things. And I know that. But I am just a man. I love just like anyone else. I would say, Mr. Shilbrook, that a cause is only selfish if it truly puts everything that you are trying to accomplish behind you for the sake of yourself. Only you know in your heart what you want to accomplish and what comes next. If you want to create something of yourself, if you want to make a name for yourself, you can do that.
Well done, boy. You came back. I'm very happy to see.
As if I could leave you behind.
Careful. Of course.
Need to wear a banner to be proud.
I have a new hat.
Merely doing the right thing when no one's watching.
Speaking
Oh, really?
Took it off a cunt.
I'll suggest easier.
Do you have a couple plumes to go with that as well?
I think I have one lying around.
You'll sleep better. People will know you, who you are.
Held down the fort okay while we're gone. Didn't go to shit when I left.
You're young, still learning.
Surprisingly, it held off. In your absence, it's standard.
You can rest now, Liliana. I'm here. You did
Of
good.
course, the fearless Kyler's back.
That's me. It's me. I won't keep you from your peoples. You should say hello to them. But it's good to see you.
It's good to see you. And besides, come back when you're rested up. We'll have that duel we promised earlier.
Ooh, okay. You better believe I'm better than I was before, so watch out.
Oh, I expect you to fight it double effort.
I
When
will
you feel good enough.
muster as much effort as I can for you, as always.
I can empathise with wanting to protect people that are close to you. Those who are most important.